Hi everyone, Pezzadoodle here, Marty with Pezzadoodle. I'm going to show you a fun way to create a quick background with your Creative Inspirations shimmer paints. I'm working with fuchsia, sky blue, and fairy dust. They'll match the paper that I'll be using for my finished project. And then I have some fingertip sponge dabbers here. And I'm going to start with my lighter color. And I'm going to take a sheet of acetate, which is just a regular transparency sheet. You can find them usually at Staples or office supply stores. And I'm going to just dab some paint around randomly. You want to do most of your coverage with your lightest paint and the least amount of coverage with your darkest paint, because you're going to want to blend them somewhat, and the darkest paint is going to overtake your lighter colors. So you need to keep that in mind. So there's some fairy dust, which is a white shimmery paint. Now I have sky blue. And there's some mixing on this dabber, but it's dry now, so it'll be fine. It won't mix up into my paint. So I'm going to put some blue around, and like I said, I'm going to go into the fairy dust a little bit so that there's some blending. Use that as my puddle. And I just dab randomly until I have some really good coverage on my transparency sheet. Put a little bit up here in this corner. Now I'm going to go in with my darkest color, which is this fuchsia. These paints are very, very versatile. I just love using them. You can do so many different things with them. So I'm just going to keep dabbing. And as you see, it'll start mixing in to some of the other colors. So that there's some blending. And this paint will stick just fine to transparencies. It sticks to acrylic, surfaces, glass, wood, paper. As you get towards the end, you have to be careful because you won't be able to hold it down anymore, or you'll get fingerprints. Just dab it in on this bottom corner. And then you set it aside so that it can dry for a little bit. And then I'll show you the next step. After your piece is dry, your acetate with the paint, put a scrap piece of paper under it. This is just torn off of the bottom of a sketch that I had printed off. And you can run it through your Cuttlebug, your embossing folders. The scrap paper just protects your painted surface on the back. And when you peel it off, you have a very interesting, very shimmery, nice little piece that you can use to accent your cards or scrapbook pages. And a card made with this piece can be found on my blog, pezzadoodle.wordpress.com. www.shimmeringpaint.com, and I hope you enjoyed it.